Hello everyone, I'm Lijing. I come from University of UV School, and today I would like to share my study about the influence of identical object on visual working memory capacity. Thank you for your interest in our research question. Initially, I would like to introduce some background information about this study. As we know that visual working memory is an important cognitive system and it plays a great role in our daily life. But unfortunately, the capacity of visual working memory is pretty limited that individuals can only maintain 3 to 4 independent items in visual working memory at any given time. Always use the contralateral delay activity and EEG index to help us explore the capacity of visual working memory. And talk about the limited visual working memory capacity. It's likely in our daily life we do not always need to remember the independent or different items. Sometimes the identical objects will present in our visual range. As our experience told us that the identical memory items may potentially reduce the cognitive demands on visual working memory and enhance its memory performance. But we do not know whether the presence of identical objects reduces the conception of visual working memory capacity, which means the number of items maintained by visual working memory, and under what conditions this effect occurs. To explore this question, we applied the lateralized change detection task with different memory conditions, all same condition, partial same condition, and all different condition. In this task, parties need to memorize the orientation of the items. And initially, we provide an arrow point either right or left. If the arrow point right, which means participants only need to memorize the orientation of item present on the right side of memory area. After a short interval, one orientation will reappear, and participants need to indicate whether there was a change in orientation or not when the probe array disappears. Let's move on the result part. This is the behavior result. We're going to find that the key values increased with the number of identical items increased, which means the memory performance improved with the number of identical orientation remembered. And to get more detailed information about the maintenance process, we divide the CDA result in 2 time windows. Let's take a look at the early time windows result. We're going to find that there is no any significant difference across 3 memory conditions, which means participants didn't reduce the number of items maintained in visual working memory when the identical orientation is exact during the early phase of visual working memory maintenance. But what about the late CDA result? The CDA amplitude of all different and partial same conditions are higher than all same conditions, and there is no significant difference between all different and partial same conditions. That means participants only reduce the number of items maintained in visual working memory when the all orientations were identical during the late phase of visual working memory maintenance. So here is the conclusion. In the early stage of visual working memory maintenance, individuals maintain all the stimuli, but later, memory maintenance becomes more selective. And the number of items maintained in visual working memory is reduced only when all items in memory area are identical. When participants are identical, participants may still try to remember all items, but memory performance is better than when all items are different. Thank you for your listening, and if you have any questions about this study, please contact me with this email.